sick this week, guys. Just so you know. I just thought I'd let you know that I'm really sick. Also, by the way, I've tried to upload this video like 5 times. And it just won't let me. We have 3 things to talk about this week. The first thing we're going to talk about is very important. Very important. The first subject this week is, what do you do if you end up liking excuse me, I'm sick. What do you do if you end up liking your best friend? Well, this has happened to me before. Okay, I'm done being weird. Basically, this week we have 3 things to talk about. 1 is, what do you do if you like your best friend? 2, what do you do if the feelings aren't reciprocated? And 3, how do you make something right once it goes wrong? The first thing I'm going to talk about is, what do you do if you like someone and you like your best friend, that's what it is. Basically, if I liked my best friend, which I have before, I can't say I've done this, but you should tell them. I know I've seen everyone's videos, and they're all honesty, and I don't mean to be like saying the same thing as everyone else, but honesty is important. So I think, because if you don't tell them, how are you going to know if they like you back? And then they might like you, and if you don't tell them and they do like you, then nothing can come of you guys, and then you'll get over them, and then they'll get over you, and you'll be like, I like you, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, I like you too, and there could have been something there, but there wasn't. But either way, I mean, even if they don't like you, then at least you'll know, and you can get over them because you'll know, so you're not just gonna be stuck there sitting, thinking, I wonder if they like me. Well, I really like them, but I don't know. Because if you don't tell them, you're never gonna know. Which brings me to our second question. What do you do if you like someone and your feelings aren't reciprocated? Well, I think that, and this is gonna sound really bad, but you just need to suck it up and get over them. Because basically, that's how you move on, that's how it gets better. And I don't mean to be all tough love, I'm gonna, but that's how it is. Because if you don't get over them, then you're gonna be stuck there sitting in a rut forever. And if they are your best friend, then you want to stay friends with them. And if you still like them, it's gonna be awkward. You can't hang out alone anymore. You can't joke around. They're gonna think you're flirting. Like, there's so many aspects of your guys' friendship that won't be the same, because if they know that you like them, it'll be weird for them. And if you do like them, it'll be weird for you, just because you can't do anything about it. I mean, obviously, if they tell you that they don't like you back, they know that you like them. So, but if you still want to be their friend, then you just need to get over them. Because once you are over them, you're going to be like, whatever, we're just friends now. Because I've done that before. I've had this friend that I had this huge thing for. I don't know. But we got along great, and we were perfect, like, we told each other everything and all that, and I really liked him, but he didn't like me back. I wasn't his type. So once I got over him, though, now we're still really good friends, and he knows that I used to like him, and he was just like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, I didn't tell him while I liked him, but he didn't like me back, so, I mean, that didn't really matter. But now that I'm over him, I can talk to him all the time. I can text him and just be like, hey, what's up? I haven't talked to you forever. And it's normal, and it's whatever, and he doesn't even care that I used to like him, because I don't anymore, and it's fine. So, I think basically what you have to do is be honest and tell them, and if they don't like you back, then get over them, because that's going to be the easiest way to do anything, because you can't stay friends with someone if you have this huge thing for them, and they have nothing for you. So my best advice there just has to be basically get it over with and move on. Because there's someone better out there. Whether you think there is or not, there is. there's so many people that's like, oh, I love this person so much. And if you're in a relationship, it's like, oh, if we break up, I don't know what I would do. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do with myself? That's stupid. I've done that before. I was in a relationship with a guy for 15 months. What I found out after those 15 months were over is that, wow, there are better people for me out there than this guy, because it's true. Everyone is like, oh my gosh, if we break up, I can't eat, I can't sleep, what am I going to do with myself? I'm going to have nothing. No. You people, you were like me. Or I was like you. That's what I know. I was like you once. I was there. And for those of you that are watching this video right now, smack yourself. Do it. If I could smack you virtually, I would. There, you just got smacked. It's not true. Because if you're in a relationship with someone and you break up with them, you think the world is over. Someone better is out there waiting for you. And I know that firsthand. Because I went out with him forever, seemed like. And now I have a new boyfriend. And this new boyfriend means the world to me. And he's so much better. And you guys just don't understand that it does get so much better. You think what you have is perfect, but it's not. So getting over that person that doesn't like you isn't as big of a deal as you think it is. The only reason you can't is because you think you can't. If you say, oh, I'll never be able to get over them, then you're never going to be able to get over them, because you're putting yourself in the position to where you can't. Because you don't want to. It has nothing to do with whether you can or you can't. You don't want to. And you need to want to. Because once you get over them and you find someone better, it's like, I don't know, I can't even explain it. It's so much better. Because this new person has so many more better qualities, treats you so much better than the last person did. And they mean more to you, and you mean more to them. It gets better. So if they don't like you back, the feelings are not reciprocated, move on, because that's the best thing you can really do. And now I get to my third subject. My third subject is, if something goes wrong, how do you make it right? Well, in a relationship sense, which I'm assuming that's what we're talking about, considering the other two questions were about, like, relationship type things. If I'm doing this wrong, then I'm sorry. But that's how I'm going to answer the question, because I'm assuming that's how I'm supposed to. I don't know. So if you're in a relationship, and something goes wrong, and you want to make it right, there's you, and there's your significant other. Well, here's you, and you're going, try, and here's your significant other. If they're like, have fun, what's gonna get right? Nothing. But if this is you and you're like, try, and this guy over here, or this girl, whoever you are, like, it doesn't, whoever this person is, if they're like, try, I'll try too, then you both are both trying, and it's all good. Because basically, I say that word so much, and I noticed that last time I tried to make this video too, I was like, basically, I say it a lot. Just so you guys know, I'm going to say it all the time, so deal with it. Basically, if you're trying to fix your relationship, and it's only coming from one side, nothing is going to get better. You may think it's getting better, well, it's not. And I've been in this situation too, with that guy that I dated for a really long time. He almost broke up with me 2 months before we actually broke up. Well, for that 2 months, I gave my all to that relationship. Every single thing I had inside me was put toward that relationship to make it work, because I wanted it to work. You know what he did? Take a wild guess. Nothing. He did nothing. And we broke up. I mean, I'm good now. I don't really care at all, actually. But at the time, you know how much that hurts you? A lot. Because when you're giving everything you have to something you care about, something you want to save, something you want to work, and they don't give a shit at all, depending on the situation, you might not want to try. I mean, you could try forever, and then they don't try, and you feel like crap because they're not trying. Well, I guess sometimes that's how it goes, but if they don't care about you enough to try themselves in the first place, then they're not worth your time or effort. So dump their ass before they can dump you. Because if they don't try, it's not going to work out. You're going to break up anyway. Basically, that's how I see it. See, basically. Say basically again. And this is total tough love, and I know you guys don't want to hear this. But if you're in a relationship and you're trying to fix it and they're not, you're going to break up. I'm sorry. That's how it's going to be. So if they're not going to try, you have to think about it. Just think to the point where you realize if they're not trying, why should you? If they're not going to care, why should you? If they don't care enough to try to save your relationship, they're not worth your love, your effort to make it work, or your time, and you could be out there finding someone better. Because as I said earlier, there is better. It gets better. It gets a lot better. And if you guys think it doesn't, you're sadly mistaken, and you are going to find that you're not going to be happy for a very long time until you realize that it gets better. Because everyone, you can ask anyone that's been in a relationship that thought they had the best thing in the world, broke up, found someone else, ask them if they're happier in their relationship now or when they were in their other relationship. Because I can think about it, and me and my new boyfriend have not been dating for very long, only a few days actually right now, but I mean, I've known him and we've been all, whatever, for a while, and I didn't know that I could get this happy. And in my other relationship, my past boyfriend, I was never happy. And you guys might realize that. Because if there's something going on to break you up, then maybe it's just not meant to be. So, I mean, I'm basically done. If you guys have any questions, anything at all, message, comment, whatever you feel like doing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Shit. What the hell? Hey, little brother. Come say hi. To who? His hair's all wet. This is my little brother. His name is Matthew. Hi. Now go away. Close that door. I'm making a video. Go away. So annoying. Aren't little kids just so annoying? Close the door. Don't cross your arms at me. Close the door. Children these days. Ooh, I can't put that on YouTube.
Up in the morning feeling pretty shitty. Don't remember the night before, but I think it ended pretty. Woke up with a naked girl by my side, and I don't know her name, but I'ma gather some people up, and tonight we gon' do the same. Yeah.